This is Devasys Rao. Hope you're all doing good. So, from the last session, we discussed what are the modifiers allowed for variables and methods. Then we discussed about initial or default values of variables. Then we discussed lifetime scope of a variable and local variable and its lifetime scope. And we did one program for it also. So today we'll be continuing with the static variable lifetime and its scope. Okay, so moving forward, static variable lifetime and scope. So like we know all know from this, the static variable gets life when class is loaded. Okay, when class is loaded, static variable gets the memory. So we discussed that many times. So it is, and when a variable gets memory at class loading time, so when it will be destroyed, when the class will be unloaded from the JVM or JVM is destroyed, then only a class is destroyed. Until a class is there, the variable will be there, like its memory will be there. Either its class is unloaded from the JVM or if JVM is destroyed. Okay, and like its scope, this is the lifetime. So about scope, its scope is throughout. We all discussed about it earlier. And its scope is throughout the class and also in the place where class is accessible. Like in this statement, I'm going to explain like this. The meaning of this one is where the class in which the static variable is there. Okay, inside a class, a static variable is there. So the places means in the program, in like outside of the class, wherever the representation of the class is there. Like we have a example class is there, in it a variable is there. Okay. If we want the static variable in the example class to be available in another class, let's say its name is test. We want that in the test class, the variable from the example class should be accessed. So how we can access? First of all, we need to load the example class there. So how we can load a class? So we can load a class either by the new, like creating the object of the class, or by writing only the class name. Like we can access example dot the variable name. Whenever we write a class name, then only a class is loaded into another class. Okay. So that I am explaining in this statement. The class is accessible. It means where wherever class is available, wherever class is available, there static variable is available. Provided if we so the main thing is, and if we want any type of like method, any type of class member, like method we want to access or variable we want to access. So if we want to access those things, so first of all, if outside of the class, then we just remember the accessibility modifier what we have learned there. We have learned there that if we want to access something, if we want to access something outside of a class, then those members should have the modifier as public. Unless and until it is public, we cannot access it outside from the class. So their static variables are available provided it is public. Okay, we are good. So let's write one program for it. Here itself I can write it. Unnecessary SPS will take more time. Okay. Now let's write in SPS. Okay. So in this we have been now we are being in the session 8, the session 0. Okay. We'll create a class. Let's name it as example. Okay. Okay. So here we'll define one static variable. Then we will define one method there. Static and void one. So we are not specifying anything in front of it. Like accessibility modifier is what here. For the method it is default and also the variable it is default. The accessibility modifier. So we can access it within the package. Okay, within the package we can access the default. If outside a package we require to access these two, like this variable and this method, then we should write here like public. Then only can access. Okay. So here A is there, and like mail method is there. Here we are accessing the user A. So what will be the result? So here we are getting method 10. For whom? For M1 main method. This 10 number line, we are getting the value 10. For are we getting the 7 line sentence variable value? No, we are not getting that. If you want to confirm it with that one, so I will print this like this. How, why you will see here. So like from the main, we are getting it. Why not from the M1 method? Because unless and until a method is not invoked, it will not be called automatically. Okay, first of all, we need to invoke this one. Okay, so if we write here sentence like M1 will be calling, then this one will be executed. See 10 and then 10 is coming. Okay, this 10 is M1 step. Okay. If we want to access outside of the class, let's say we are outside this 6 number package, I'm clearing a class test 0. Okay, here I'm writing M1 mail method. Here I'm writing this out and like example dot this example I'll be loading like from which class it will be loaded. We'll see. We can write here itself in our import first div dot dot session 08 dot example. Okay, so it is correct. Okay, we are good with this. Side by side. See here, this example belongs to this package, so it is of this package and the class is next. So are we going to access this one example dot see M1 we can able to see because it is public. Are we able to see in the quick help option like A is showing up? No, A is not showing up. If I will just define here public, okay, control S. So it is auto compiled. In this ID, it is auto compiled. We no need to compile it manually. Okay. So now see what the quick help. Now I'm able to see A. the A variable I'm able to see and print it. Okay, so let's see, able to get 10 from this one. Okay, so I'm gonna snip it out. Okay, so moving forward, we'll have non-static variable like time and its scope. Okay, so like non-static variable like time and scope, we'll be reading in the next session because I have a quick call is coming from my company. So please go through the examples available in the internet. Okay, practice well. Okay, so yeah, just go through the examples. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It's a quick session. Okay, thank you. And please go through the channel if you have not watched till now. Please go through. Okay, like here all the videos are there. Like for variables, till now 7 videos are there, and accessibility modifier 2 videos, and for data type we have 5 videos. And block, what is method in detail. I have explained what is static, non-static in detail. I have explained. And like Java basics and introduction to Java. Please watch it. Okay, thank you. And I am giving you the notes. The drive link is same in every session. I'm giving it. Okay, you can watch it like in the. You can open the video. Then I'm in a bit of a quick. Okay, so here we can see. Here you can see. Here. Okay, you can see that note link is there. You click it, then you can able to routing. You can reroute to this one. Okay, all these things will be there. Just go through this. Thank you.